Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. Today I am doing the Vault-88 DLC of Fallout 4. So this starts when you get a quest called Vault-Tec Calling. You get this quest by walking in a marshy area around this area here. I'll show you. And you'll get a radio station that you can listen into. It's a distress signal coming from Vault-88. You can listen into it, and then it will give you the next thing to do. So I'm just gonna teleport over there to Vault-88, and I'll see you guys then. Upon coming across Vault-88, you'll find an abandoned quarry, which is not so abandoned. It's actually infested by raiders. You'll have to kill them all, and then carefully navigate your way down some stairs and into a rocky cave. This is the entrance to Vault-88.
Cease at once! The vault doors were meant to withstand a direct nuclear strike. Your attempts to breach this facility are laughable.
Once we're inside, we have to kill raiders, which are trying to break into the vault. After we kill them, we'll be greeted with a message from the Overseer, who believes that we are an associate of Vault-Tec.
What? You have a Pip-Boy? Wait. Are you Vault-Tec? Have you finally come to save me? Please. I'm trapped behind a mountain of rubble. The key to freeing me is getting the workshop operational. First, lift the security lockdown and get to the reactor room.
We are told by the Overseer that she's stuck behind rubble. The only way to free her is by activating the workshop to gain access to its tools.
It's been hard to maintain the faith. So many years stranded here. But you can assure Dr. Ron, if he's even still around, that I will use the time productively. The great work is ready to begin.
Before we further uncover the vault, we have to take care of ghouls that are guarding the lobby, the nuclear reactor room, and construction site A. Once we get rid of the ghouls in the lobby, we have to disable the security lockdown via the terminal in the room to the right.
Good. Very good. Vault-Tec workshops require their control board to function. During emergencies, the procedure is to store it in the reactor room. Look in there, you should find it.
So now we're told that we need to find a control board to activate the workshop. This control board is found in the reactor room. First, we'll have to kill Security Chief Anderson. Once we kill him, he'll drop the control board that we need to activate the workshop. Now, all we have to do is bring it there. After we enter workshop mode, we can clear the rubble keeping the Overseer trapped. For some reason, the mod I have installed that allows me to fly during workshop mode was killing me with lots of fall damage, but now that we've cleared the debris, we can talk to the Overseer.
Hi.
You aren't what I was expecting. That's a Vault suit and a Pip-Boy. But you're not Vault-Tec. What are you doing here? Why did you help me?
It was the neighborly thing to do.
Such a fine sense of civic duty. Very laudable. My name is Valerie Barstow, and I was to be the overseer of this vault. But please, follow me. I have a proposal for you. It's been a hard 200 years. I was given a tour of what was to be my pride and joy. My vault. Then, the earthquakes. Sirens. Many died. Perhaps they were lucky. Stop! I'm sorry. The construction crew didn't fare as well. It's probably best if you put them out of their misery. Do what you have to do. Let's continue. I tried digging my way to the entrance. With that control board, I could have changed everything. But there was simply too much rubble for the equipment to handle. But my work kept me going. Here, among these papers, is my life's work. I'd like to share it with you. Dr. Braun tasked me with something vital. A series of prototypes and their related, well, experiments that could redefine society. But, as you can see, things did not go according to plan.
Sounds like you've had a pretty tough time.
I've had many dark days down here. Even despair. But the work, always the work, sustained me. This vault was meant to be spacious, full of trained staff, trusted subordinates and scientists. Despite how things have played out, I see opportunity. Let us work together, as partners.
Let's do this then.
Good. Excellent. We cannot begin until I have my overseer's desk to run the experiments. The information in the desk's terminal will prove vital. I entrust you with the future of our vault. Vault 88.
So, Overseer Barstow tells us that we need an Overseer's desk. To build it, we go into workshop mode and place it down anywhere on the floor. I like to put it near the entrance so it looks like reception. The one thing that I always love to do in settlements is scrap. I scrap all the debris, all the junk, all the clutter that's on the ground. It's taking up space that could be used. So there's a lot of film of me just scrapping.
My overseer's desk. This. Please, I beg your indulgence. I've waited so long, but we must not dally. The work compels us. The vault was supposed to have a very specific set of residents. After all, to conduct human trials, you need the perfect test subjects.
Let's find ourselves a guinea pig.
The Vault-Tec Handbook urges overseers to refrain from using that word, no matter how apt. Turn on the Vault's radio beacon. Certainly people above ground would give anything to live in our vault. While we wait for word to spread, perhaps you might use this time to explore Vault 88.
If you can clear some of the rubble, you may be able to access some of the other building sectors. Any materials or equipment that survived may prove useful in our experiments.
Barstow tells us to turn on the radio beacon, which will attract settlers to our vault. She also says that we should explore the vault and uncover other areas. There are 3 other workshops to be reclaimed, and I'm going to show you the reclamation of 2 of them in a bit. Right now, I'm showing you the reclamation of the Northeast Sector Workshop. After navigating through rough caves, a brick stairwell, and a tall ramp, we can turn left to find the workshop just waiting to be used. But wait, now we need another control board to activate this workshop. Don't worry, it isn't far. We just have to go back to the brick stairwell and it should be on a rusted shelf.
Nice.
Here it is. Let's return to the workshop and install it. After installing the control board, we can get rid of a limestone wall and gain passage back to the beginning of the cave. Don't forget to watch out for the rad scorpions. Now, instead of going back to construction site A, we're going to reclaim the East Workshop by turning left and scrapping a limestone wall. This is one of the most important workshops, and it's harder to reclaim. Be prepared to fight a Mirelurk Queen, and know that you'll be rewarded with an enormous water pump that can supply your entire vault.
Detected. Possible stealth unit in the AO.
Since we're done with that encounter, we can get the location of the control board by interacting with the workshop. This should take us to another rusted shelf in the subway. Once obtained, we can head back to the workshop to reclaim it and power the water pump. So now that the water pump has been activated, our vault is getting 100 units of water for only 20 units of electricity. We can make our way out of the east sector via the left subway tunnel and talk to Barstow about the new test subjects.
I'll be with you in a moment. If you could all just wait over there.
A ghoul? I don't know about this.
Bye.
Just a moment and we can begin. Please, step forward. Ah, yes. Welcome. Welcome.
So, this here's a vault, right?
Quite correct. And you could be one of our lucky new residents.
You do got food in this vault, right?
Of course. And a chance at a new life. A question or two first, however. What do you think is the role of a good government?
Government? What the hell are you talking about?
It's all right. We're the good guys. Just answer the questions.
You seem... Alright. Okay. From what I heard, them governments are why everything's radioactive.
You won't do for our special assignment. But welcome to our vault. Your new home. If she is representative of what's left above, the outside world must be rougher than I imagined. Are you ready for the next interview?
let's continue.
All right. Hello. Welcome to Vault 88.
This is a real nice place you have here. Real nice. And I can go wherever I like, right?
Within reason, yes. But I have a question for you.
Sure. What do you want to know?
A hypothetical. Let's say the reactor core is melting down, and you're the only one who could stop it.
Is there something wrong with your reactor?
No, it's fine. Just pretend, so you can stop the meltdown. But you'd suffer from extreme radiation exposure. What would you do?
Well, whatever you'd like. If you don't mind, I'm anxious to look around.
If you're thinking about ripping us off, don't.
Listen, it's hell up there. If you really give me food and a place to stay, I'll be good. Just don't go expecting me to jump in a reactor for you.
I think we could use them in our vault.
As long as you guys are on the level, I'll give this thing a try. Honest.
I appreciate your candor. You can stay, but you're not what we're looking for. Go ahead and get acquainted with your new home. What a colorful gentleman. Clearly he won't work for our experiments. Here's hoping third time's a charm.
Let's do the next interview then.
As you say. Hello. Welcome to your new home.
Wow. A real overseer. I am so happy to be here. Hi. My name is Clem.
Yes. Clem, is it? Before you settle in, I have some questions.
Oh, okay. Sure. I'll answer anything you like.
Well, that's good. Here's the scenario. You've been assigned guard duty. You know. Stand watch and make sure outsiders don't breach the perimeter. But from inside the vault, you hear a woman screaming. What would you do?
You want me to guard something? Sure. I can do that. I can do that right now, if you want. But I don't hear any screaming, Lady Overseer.
Nothing to be nervous about. Think about it and answer.
Yeah, sorry. Well, if you tell me to guard, I guard. And I won't leave my post unless you tell me to. Is that okay?
Another question for you. What can you tell me about your mother?
Ah, she passed. But she was nice. You would have liked her. She killed a mole rat once.
Really? That's remarkable. Describe the traits you most admire about her.
Well, she was strong because of the mole rat. And she fed me. God, I'm sorry. This place is so much better than the ditch I was living in.
I like them. I think we found our man.
Gee, thanks. Found what exactly?
We're looking for a volunteer, Clem. Someone to test some new devices that will help everyone. Are you interested?
You mean I can stay? I mean, yes. I'll help out. I like helping. That's me, Clem. Always willing to help out.
Yes. I think you'll do nicely. And no time like the present to commence. Now that we have... Clem, we are ready to begin. The first step is to get him properly equipped and dressed. There should be supplies in the welcome area near the entrance.
So now we can head over to a vault trunk and collect 10 Vault 88 jumpsuits and 10 Pip-Boys. The jumpsuits will appear in your apparel section, and the Pip-Boys will appear in your miscellaneous section. Due to a mod conflict, the names of my Vault jumpsuits are a bit glitched, but once we retrieve these items, we can give them to Clem and have him equip them.
I'm just so excited to be here. I'll do good. You'll see.
Hi.
Our first vault residence. What a moment. But, on to business. Exercise is an inherently selfish activity. Instead of using every hour, every minute, to further the goals of the community, a resident instead improves their body past the minimum requirements. Vault-Tec has devised a solution. The Power Cycle 1000. While you pedal, you provide raw power to the vault. A perfect answer to an inherently counterproductive practice.
Settlements can always use power.
Precisely. The prototype is far from perfect. There were incidences during its R&D. Maybe even the stray cerebral hemorrhage. Let me download the schematic to your Pip-Boy. Build it and attach a terminal to choose the parameters of the experiment. Work Clem hard. Give me power.
After talking with Barstow, we need to build the Power Cycle 1000 and hook it up to electricity and a terminal to choose how it functions. To accommodate for the space needed, I built a large room for all of the vault experiments. This directly leads from the front of the construction site to here. When entering the terminal, we are given 3 options to choose from. The first option is the additional power production parameters. We can read its description in the R&D as followed. Once you select a parameter for the power cycle, you must let Clem ride it for 1 hour. The quickest way to do this is to sit on the chair outside the Overseer's trailer and wait for 1 hour.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. I broke your vault. I just got so excited and I wanted to do a good job and I kept pedaling faster and faster. And then the whole vault went kablooey. Please don't kick me out.
So Clem accidentally blows up the power cycle. Luckily, we can repair it. Now all you have to do is talk to the Overseer.
I was looking at the data for the power cycle. Marvelous work. The power cycle intelligently forced our tests of...
My heart's still pounding, Overseer.
Oh, cheer up, Clem. You could have pedaled at the rate of another 10 or 15 minutes without long-term effects.
If you say so.
For the next experiment, we'll need something from outside. Vault-Tec subcontracted out chemical research to Hallucigen Incorporated. It was supposed to be delivered before. Well, before. But with the mail service out of commission, other arrangements must be made.
I'll be back before you know it.
Excellent. Just grab a package for Overseer Barstow. Once we have that, we can start the next experiment.
It's time to go outside the vault to collect research from Hallucigen. This part could get tricky to navigate through, so I suggest that you follow what I do, because eventually I make it over to the research.
A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building immediately.
Engaging target.
A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building.
Target down. That's it. Engaging.
Repeat. A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building immediately.
Defensive protocols engaged. Situation.
Please evacuate the building.
ideal for peacefully clearing an area of civilians. Hallucinogen is not responsible for any damage, injury, or loss of life sustained in mass panics that may or may not result from the use of dispersant.
No, bad kitty! Go away! Go away!
Please evacuate the building.
No! Stop it!
That's it.
Repeat, a chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building immediately.
Got it.
Repeat, a chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building immediately.
Now that we're back in the vault, we can talk with Barstow.
Finally, Vault 88's work can truly begin.
I have those chemical formulas for you.
Marvelous. Now we can reform another societal picadillo. The hydration break. Whether it rears its head around the coffee pot, water cooler, or soda fountain, it's a menace. Vault-Tec scientists have conducted experiment after experiment to eliminate this inefficiency. But people feel an irrational need to socialize. So if they must squander their time, let us turn it into the collective good. With chemistry.
Aren't chemicals bad for you?
Oh, Clem. You worry so much, my boy. Everything you eat and drink is made of chemicals, don't you know?
Oh, right. That's very interesting, Lady Overseer.
These are just special chemicals.
It's okay. You can trust us, Clem.
Indeed. After all, we're with Vault-Tec. So build the soda fountain, and then serve refreshments to our residents. And Clem, if you get thirsty on the job, feel free to have a cool, refreshing beverage.
Gee, thanks.
After talking with Barstow, we have to build the soda fountain prototype and connect it to power and a terminal to set how it functions. For the soda fountain prototype, we have 3 optional parameters. They are the appetite suppressant, the mood enhancer, and the generic caffeination parameters. Their descriptions are as followed. I ended up going with the mood enhancer.
I guess I'm open for business.
After we choose which parameters we want for our soda fountain, we have to let Clem serve soda to settlers for 1 hour. Again, the fastest way to pass this by is by sitting and waiting in a nearby chair.
All the soda you can drink. The soda fountain's open. Want to be the first customer?
Depends. How much does it cost?
Oh, it's free.
Really? Well, I guess then.
Returning back to Clem, we'll see a settler being served a drink, and the effects will be seen almost instantly.
So damn hungry. Maybe I'll get another drink.
It tastes funny.
Make sure to come back.
Hey,
You here to check up? I got a customer right here. You're back!
Oh, yeah, this vault's amazing. Just great. Wow.
Yeah, just great. It's so great I don't even know what I'm saying.
Neither do I.
soda fountain shows enormous potential. To think we've turned the simple soda fountain into something noble. It fills me with pride. On to the next prototype. The Hippocratic Oath. A solemn vow to do no harm. Well, roughly that's what it means. I don't want to get into interpreting dusty Latin textbooks. But that core sentiment of the medical community runs counter to what we're trying to accomplish here. Doctors shouldn't put their patients' welfare first. Instead, their sole focus should be the collective good. You understand, of course.
Times are desperate. We do what we must to survive.
What price isn't worth paying to protect the American way? Right. So, enter the Vault-Tec Workshop. A specialized piece of optometrist equipment that, yes, can improve a patient's eyesight. But potentially so much more. The prototype requires a bit, well, a lot. All right, a staggering quantity of radioactive material. But the results will be worth it.
I'm excited to be a part of this plan.
You and me together. The world will quake at what we will accomplish. Hopefully, not literally. Don't fret about the nuclear material, by the by. We chose this site for Vault 88 because our surveys indicate that there's a rich source of uranium deeper inside the caves. So, dig deep and get what we need.
We are now tasked with building a phoropter. To do this, we need lots of nuclear material. I already have some, so we're just gonna build it right now. In the terminal, we are again given 3 parameters: subliminal messages, vault monitoring, and improved eye care. Their descriptions are as followed. Of course, I went with the option to read the settlers' minds.
Looks like we have our first patient. Yes. Before we begin, Clem, how do you feel about children?
They're... alright, I guess?
You ever planning on having any?
I don't know. Why are you asking?
Just idle chatter. Go on.
Hi, you here for an eye exam with the full... this thing?
I guess.
Go ahead and get in.
So, what do I do?
Just stay still.
Oh, my head feels hot.
Oh, well, just stay still.
It hurts. Oh god, I feel sick.
All right, sorry. I'm working on it.
Were you nuking me? What the hell?
You know how these experiments go. It's just a small irregularity. Nothing to concern yourself with.
I ain't buying it, Overseer. This ain't over.
Yummy soda.
Hey there.
What the hell is your game? You invite Clem and me in here to experiment on us? You some sort of sicko?
Everything we're doing is for the greater good.
You keep telling yourself that. At least up in the Commonwealth, everyone's up front about trying to kill you or rip you off. Come on, Clem, let's leave.
I've got a job now. I'm an I run the eye machine. I can't leave.
Run while you can, Clem.
So, one of our residents left. Well, it'll be easy enough to replace her. The important thing is that our work is progressing admirably.
Yeah, it's a minor setback.
Due to the nature of our work, attrition is inevitable. This last experiment is my pride and joy. Following in the footsteps of Dr. Braun and the others, I have spent my time devising my very own prototype. Its premise is this. We are all flawed creatures, each with our own vices. What if our Vault didn't pointlessly try to stamp out these predilections, and instead harnessed them?
If we can pull that off, that's clever.
Thank you. I seek to utilize one of the more primal vices. Greed. The schematic is for a slot machine. I designed it to be as enticing as possible. Choose the experimental parameters, and let's see how it fares in the field.
Now, Barstow wants us to build another experiment that she designed herself. This is a slot machine which, of course, isn't as it seems. Let's go and build it and connect it to power and a terminal to set how it functions. In the terminal, we are given 3 more options: the indentured servitude parameter, the customer profiling parameter, or the lost revenue parameter. Their descriptions are as followed. I went with customer profiling. Now we can go wait an hour in a nearby chair. After waiting in a chair, we can go talk with Overseer Barstow.
Hey there.
Time to check in with the slot machine. I can't wait. Let's check in with Clem.
Oh, hi. Is the slot machine supposed to flash every now and again? I swear it makes strange noise and flashes.
You must be imagining things. A slot machine doesn't take pictures of people.
I'm happy with how the machine turned out.
As am I. And barely a hitch with my own prototype. It's done. Finally. Hundreds of years of refining and planning. And you did marvelously. Vault-Tec would be so proud.
Boy, the Lady Overseer sure is smart. I just feel like everything she says makes sense.
Yes, Clem. Good. You should take another soda break. With my life's work done, I think I will deliver our schematics to other vaults to improve their lives.
We are now tasked with deciding to let Barstow leave or plead her to stay. I asked her to stay because who would be the receptionist looking person?
Can't afford to lose our overseer.
How touching. Sentiment shouldn't matter in this calculus, but somehow it does. I will stay. And together, we will make Vault 88 a beacon of hope for the future.
So we've completed the Vault 88 quest line, but don't forget, we can build it to be anything we want, and that is exactly what I did. This is my partially built vault. Right now, there are two directions we can go, left or right. Right now, I'm gonna start with the left side. Through the first door is a spacious room. This leads to our experimentation room that has all of our prototypes and the stuff that we built for Barstow.
Did the machine just say degenerate?
If we enter another door we see, we'll be led to another spacious room. This room leads to a fairly long hallway. This hallway leads to the north sector of the vault. It isn't complete yet, but it won't be like that for long. That's it for the left side. Now let's see what's on the right side. Taking a right and entering the first door we see, we are led to a large room housing two fusion generators. These power the 3 bedrooms surrounding the perimeter of the room. Each bedroom has 14 beds and is lit by fluorescent ceiling lights. That's about it for the right side and the entire vault. This was the Vault 88 DLC walkthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I did playing it. Please support me and let me know that I'm doing something useful by liking the video and subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again in my soon coming Nuka World series. Bye!